Bowles. He's proposed a common market 2.0 motion for Wednesday. This is an option to be voted on by Parliament, that's according to a Telegraph reporter. Bowles proposes common market 2.0 motion for vote on Wednesday.
Just got some news and I wanted to record a live in action news breaks for the pound. Just Brexit news seems to be positive. And so, for example, you see that the lines I drew in here basically are saying what I'd be long at. And that's 32.21. And you would want to exit at, let's say, 10 pips. Or you can go up to, what is the highs? 25, that's about 5 pips. But let's say 10 pips in here. And I'm just gonna leave it on and see what happened. I'm not taking the trade, I'm done. But I'm gonna show, I just wanted to show something live. I took it immediately just to kind of prove a point. But if I was really trading, I would most probably, with my money, I would just start drawing the line in here and wait for this trend line to break. And I'm going to go ahead and pause and just come back to this in a few minutes. The risk would be at least 20 pips in here. I mean, I know it's not 1-to-1, and most books you read and most traders will tell you this doesn't make any sense, but that's how I trade. So I'm going to go ahead and pause, and we'll just give the market time to walk it through. You could be either long in this spot, or you can be long at the break of this trend line. And if it does, when it breaks, I will start the video again and just kind of come back to it, so it won't be a long video. Here's the break. It wasn't really a clean break. Again, wanted this to break the trend line instead of jump into it or just move into it. It would be better if it did, but it broke it nonetheless. So either you could take this or you can draw another trend line and just wait. But again, the positive news, then the market's not going to make it easy for you. They're going to drop it because people will go long here and thinking, oh, this is not good. This is start panicking, start exiting their position, especially when each tick is about $6 depending what size you have, and you would have just bailed, and then the professionals would stop buying in here. So I'm just going to pause again and just see how this plays through, and if it would go up to 10 based on the news of we just heard earlier.
Two more G7 countries have the intention to join China's Belt and Road, according to the Italian Undersecretary of State, who was quoted as saying this at the Bao Forum. And the editor, Hugh Shijin, adds, I guess they're likely to be France and Germany. I'm not sure if he's being flippant or not, given that France and Germany were chiding Italy for moving ahead with this, with the Chinese. I would just be aware, Hugh Shijin often viewed as a mouthpiece for the China state.
Additional news, I thought it was Brexit, but it's concerning the euro. So we'll stay where we're at. Okay, I'm back. It turned out to be a much better example than I anticipated. Again, what I did, and I've been pausing the video, so I'm summarizing for myself. Over here with the positive news, I assumed I had taken the trade in here. I didn't take it. Again, the goal is made for the day. But if I have not, I would have waited maybe for the pullback. Then been long in here or here. So assuming I went with directly with the news. And by the way, the news started over here, and at 1334 there was some positive news that started this whole move. So it could have been here, it could have been here as well. So assuming we missed that, we came in, we wanted to start trading now after lunch or whatever, and so you had one chance, one, two, three. So we're going for 10 pips, so we'd have taken this. Now here's the key. I've said that in my first video. They said about 2 or 3 days ago it was an easy day. And what I meant by an easy day is we got the news, everybody's on edge. This thing moves up within 3 or 4 bars and it's making 10 pips and it's done. But today is not an easy day, and I'm glad I was out of it in the morning because it started to take off, almost got to 10 pips, got to 9, then and just completely reversed here. I mean, this is nothing. This is my 10 pips, but from a matter of perspective, it looks like it's gonna about to fall down. But there was no news at all in here. There's no negative news to justify any of this. This is just hunting stops. This is just there's nothing, and it's just happening all over again in here. So with that said, it continued. This bar over here took out all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 7 bars worth of sellers. Anybody that sold here or anywhere between here and here and here and here now is in a loss. So that was a big drop. So if you had missed the move, you could have just taken it in here based on this news that nothing negative against it. And at the end, we got the 10 pips and that's it. So it doesn't work instantly at times. Sometimes it does this for an hour, but there's no news to change your mind. Then you are still long. You're looking for 10 pips, the same thing. It made it up. So this news is still in effect. It dropped back down again to scare a few longs, and it's going back up again. So you could have been long in here, for example, and wait. So that's it. I'm gonna end the video before it gets too long, and thank you.